What's up, guys? It's Mike for Sim Racing 604. Welcome back to the garage here in Assetto Corsa. And for the first time, you might be able to hear it in my voice. I have a massive smile on my face saying this. We have the Formula Hybrid 2019. So I'm going to talk a bit about it in the garage here, give you a bit of history on the car, and a bit of an overview on what exactly it is, although it should be fairly obvious in looking at it. And then, of course, we'll take it out on track a little bit later and do a test drive. So, what are we looking at here? I mentioned it was the Formula Hybrid 2019. So previously from Race Sim Studio, who is probably my favorite modding team. There's a few others that are in its league, in my opinion, but they do absolutely fantastic mods. Right now, it's only for Assetto Corsa, for PC, of course, and soon we should be getting Race Sim Studio cars in R Factor 2, so can't wait for that. But previously, we've had the Formula Hybrid 2017 and the Formula Hybrid 2018. It's quite obviously meant to emulate the current year of Formula 1 car. So there is only one version this year. In the 2018 version, which was the first year with Halo, we actually got the option to run an S1 version of this beautiful car, but with the S1 version, the Halo was gone. In this 2019 version, the Halo is just there. Just deal with it. Much like what the FIA is saying to us as race fans, the Halo's there, deal with it. So, Race Sim Studio has followed suit. Halo is fixed in. The car, as mentioned, is meant to emulate the current year of Formula 1 car. So you're talking about a turbo V6 engine pumping out somewhere in the neighborhood of 850 horsepower. Plus, it has a KERS system that's going to add somewhere around 160 horsepower to that figure. So all in all, coming in a little over 1,000 horsepower with this thing. It's, and I'll talk a bit more about this in a second, but you'll notice that it's not skinned as a Formula 1 car, and for that reason, Race Sim Studio is actually able to charge us money. If they used official branded F1, if they had a Ferrari car, Mercedes car, something like that, or heaven forbid a Williams car, they would not be able to charge, but this is a paid mod and you're looking at €4 for the car. I have never been disappointed in a Race Sim Studio car, and I don't suspect that will be the case here. So, I mentioned the livery. I would talk more about the livery. So you'll see all over it, you see Precision Sim Engineering. And what exactly that is, they are I'm guessing a sort of a sponsor partner with Race Sim Studio for this project. Race Sim Studio did this last year for the 2018 version. And what they did was partnered with Wave Italy, who is a manufacturer of sim gear. They also have a sim racing studio. And this year, Race Sim Studio has chosen to partner with Precision Sim Engineering. If you haven't heard of Precision Sim Engineering, you'd be excused. And the reason for that is they make very, very high-end sim racing gear. So it's one of those things, you either know about it or you don't. In a second, we'll fly. Actually, let's just do it now. So we'll fly into the cockpit here. And you see that wheel, that very, very fancy steering wheel in front of you. You can actually own this wheel. So part of the partnership with Precision Sim Engineering was that they put in game this GPX steering wheel, which is available through Precision Sim Engineering. If you want to go for the full immersion effect, you can buy this wheel. Here's the part about it that's the big catch, and that's the price. The Precision Sim Engineering GPX steering wheel costs £2,400, British pounds. If you get the optional paddle for your clutch, it adds up to 2,650 British pounds. Unbelievable. I was really taken aback by that price. It's a beautiful wheel. It looks fantastic. I'm going to do a little aside here. For the same price as that steering wheel, you can get a SimuCube OSW Direct Drive wheel kit, plus a Huskenveld Ultimate pedal set, plus a Fanatec shifter, plus a Fanatec handbrake, plus an Oculus Rift VR system, plus 5 laps in a Lamborghini Gallardo LP552 in Las Vegas. Or you can get the GPX steering wheel. You do you. Not dissing the wheel, I'm sure it's fantastic, but 2,650 pounds sounds like a lot of money to me. But anyway, that partnership exists, and they've put that wheel into this amazing vehicle, and it's somewhat appropriate, I guess, because this car is an absolute masterpiece, and why not have a masterpiece of a wheel installed into it? So, I think I've said about all I need to say about this, so it's a paid mod once again. Assetto Corsa PC only for the time being. I'm expecting we'll have this in R Factor 2 at some point this year. I'm not sure where that falls on the priority list for Race Sim Studio. Whoops, forgive me. I was trying to show you lights, but I don't seem to be having any luck with that. Those rear lights do come on. But regardless, yeah, excited to get this out on track, guys. We're just going to turn a few laps and get a feel for this. I haven't actually driven it before, so I'm as excited as you to see it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and jump out there. Alright, guys, so before we get out on track, I actually want to do one more thing here. Just to check the setup options. So, of course, fixed gear ratios here. We have 8 to work with a theoretical maximum speed of 364 kilometers per hour. Tires, let's see how many compounds we have. Ultras all the way to hard. So 4 different compounds. Oh, excuse me, 5. Ultras, supers, softs, medium, hard. No wet option, but possibly more on that later. Tire pressure, it says in the manual that comes with this car that your optimal tire pressure is 22 psi, so we'll see what happens when these things start to start to heat up. Fuel load, 50 by default, all the way up to 140. Yeah, 140 liters tops. Electronics, we can set our MGUK delivery and recovery the same as the previous versions, so it's probably a good idea to set a hotkey for those on your wheel. Recovery mode, of course, if you're going for a hot lap, you might want to turn that recovery down. I'll leave it where it was. MGU-H can charge your battery, or it can be set to drive the motor a little bit more. Engine brake level, I always turn this down. If I'm hot lapping, I'll leave it up for now. Aerodynamics, we're at Spa here, so I'm going to turn this down a fair bit. 10 by default. Let's go down a bit. There we go. Brakes, brake bias, brake power, nothing big there. Drivetrain, you have your differential settings, which I will also leave stock for the time being. Here's where we get crazy, is when we get into suspension. As you can see across the top here, there are 5 different suspension adjustment levels. Your camber, your toe in, or toe out potentially. Your suspensions, nothing too obscene here. Lots of damper settings. Wow. Your heave adjustments, bump stops, and steering assist. Oh, we can turn the halo off. Okay, never mind. I said you couldn't do it, but you actually can. So, and then you can, looks like you're also changing the appearance. If you can kind of see it in the background there, the halo has 2 different adjustments. It's got the double wing in 1 mode, in 0, that double wing's off. I'm going to leave it on, why not? Halo, oh, I see, you could make the middle of the halo disappear. That's kind of cool. Okay, so same as the F1 games. Alright, enough talk, let's do this. I need to be sitting quite a bit higher here. Where is onboard settings? That seems about fair. Close out of that bad boy. Go away. Hide my cursor. Say hello to me. Gloves on, and let's go. So I was mentioning about mapping buttons to your MGUK delivery mode, so I've got these ones. Charging is, of course, your KERS system is, or KERS delivery is turned off. Bit of a different sound this year. Actually, sorry guys. Sorry, I'm going to have to run with my... Totally stalled this thing. Let's get some gears going. I will hide my mouse once again. I like the sound. It sounds more accurate to what we're hearing in Formula 1. A little bit of frame stutter, I apologize about that. Just kind of get a feel for the car here. It doesn't feel too different right now than it did in 2018. I wasn't sure which way they'd take it. For those of you, I've got a button map to DRS as well, by the way. Kind of cool how you can turn the center pillar of the halo off. Whoa. Just about to say that I wasn't sure how they were going to take the handling of this car, because of course the RSS 2000, which is the most recent classic car put out by Racing Studio, had a very sensitive handling style. Extremely responsive to your inputs. Wasn't sure if they'd go that way with this car. It's less so, because you're dealing with very high downforce levels. But it's certainly not something you're going to fall asleep behind the wheel of. So keeping in mind that we have no MGU-K delivery, or sorry, no curves delivery right now. I'm still hitting 300 kilometers an hour. I saw some sparks there. Oh yes, the sparks are still in full effect. So another DRS zone. We'll go ahead. Go with a balanced high here. Try that out. Not at all going for time. I'll probably post a hot lap soon. See if I can get down in the 141, 142 range with this car. See how it stacks up against the ACFL. The car feels outstanding. Getting ready for the DRS. DRS wide open. Still probably too much wing. I should be hitting, you know, at least 330 kilometers per hour up here. I was stuck down near the 315, 320 mark there. Not really trying to kill it on a hot lap here, just trying to get a feel for the car. Gotta say, very impressed. Fantastic. Woo! There we go. Thought that would be coming sooner or later. Pushed the car a little bit too hard there. Had damage turned off for the purposes of this video. So I'll see if I can recover a bit of MGU. Oh! Interesting, my battery's fully charged. I wasn't using it hardly at all. Yeah, I'm going to try, let's go with the balanced low, see what that does for us. Alright, new lap, new me. Really enjoying the feel here. I would say, by the way, about 50,000 of you have watched my last F1 video, F1 for Assetto Corsa, so thank you so much for the support on that. But I think it just shows that people are really, you know, excited about having F1 in Assetto Corsa. And I think this is probably your best option. In fact, I know it's your best option. This thing is absolutely phenomenal. I'm still somewhat struggling to get a feel for it, but I think that's actually a good thing. A little break-in process. Find a tune that works for you. Alright, so we'll complete this lap in theory. Didn't trust my downforce there enough. Don't know why I let off the throttle so much. But yeah, this is outstanding. Alright, let's complete this lap, then we'll go into hot lap mode. Alright, this should be fun. Let's see if we can keep all 4 wheels pinned. A little chirp there. I would say the hot lap boost setting is a little more tame than we've seen in previous years. Whoa. Yeah, this thing's got a bit of an edge to it. But an absolutely fantastic car. Handling is amazing. Sounds great, looks great. Race Sim Studio once again with the masterpiece. These guys just deliver on everything. Ooh, bit tight through there. Had to make a little correction there. Car was trying to get away. Just about out of the KERS allowment for this lap. And it's gone. You can see what's left of my battery there. Lots left in it. Very nice. I mean, yeah, what can I say here, guys? But wow. I mean, Race Sim Studio just seems to deliver time and time again. And this is another case of that. It just, man, I'm speechless. It's so good. It's so good. I'm looking forward to spending a lot more time with this, guys. It's available to you now through racesimstudio.com. In my opinion, it is better than the ACFL. It is better than the ACF1. This is your go-to. This is the best option for F1 in Assetto Corsa. Hands down. Alright, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you've bought this, let me know what you think of it. We'll see you next time. Enjoy this replay.